Hi, this is Pierre, Technical Director of SecPoint, introducing firmware 61 of the Protector. In this firmware, we paid special attention to mail processing, anti-spam, anti-phishing and related topics. A new version of anti-spam mail scanner has been installed. This new scanner also contains an improved anti-phishing filter, which reduces false positives. For example, when in a link in a HTML email, the domain name is enclosed in parentheses, it will no longer trigger the anti-phishing filter as it was before. Then, to increase security, support for the deprecated protocol SMTPS has been discontinued. Therefore, the corresponding port 465 has been closed. Now the Protector accepts email with or without TLS on port 25 only. TLS is enabled by default, so if you want to disable it, go to TLS and you can click on this button to disable. When TLS is disabled, the Protector will still listen on port 25, but it will no longer offer Start TLS to connecting servers. The use of port 465 has also been discontinued when the Protector connects to SMTP servers. In this case, port 25 will be used by default unless a different port has been specified. This policy will also prevent SMTP servers not using port 465 from being considered offline. Talking about anti-phishing, I will describe a new feature that you can find in Anti-Spam Setup in tab Phishing. Sometimes it can be useful to disable the phishing filter on known domains in order to avoid false positive phishing alerts on such domains. This is now possible by using the phishing whitelist, where you can add domains that will bypass the phishing filter. In the list that appears in this page, you can add domain names, subdomains, IP addresses, and you can also use wildcards. A number of improvements can also be found in the Mail Archiver. For example, in the search function. Here, the search interval has now two more options, last 2 days and last 3 days. Then, in the from date and to date, you will find a calendar which will simplify input. Then the meaning of these fields is now from hours 0 of from date to 24 of to date. So the beginning of the day of from date to the end of the day of to date. Then you will find another field, which is SA rules, which allows to search for messages where a certain spam assassin rule has been hit. The name of spam assassin rules that are hit on a message can be seen in the message details page. Here, SA rules are listed in the spam report in column matching rule. We can also find improvements in the Mail Archiver reports page. Here it is now possible to create filters with the condition contains or does not contain, which will be used in conjunction with the filter fields. However, you have to note that contains and does not contain cannot be used when the filter is on fields date and size. In this case, if you try to create a filter with this condition, you will get an error message. So you have to remove the wrong condition and enter a valid one. Then you will note that in most of the reports, the items displayed have been increased from 10 to 50. This is for readability. Also, in this case, the pie chart that was once displayed has been replaced by a table. Another improvement is in the 640 million IP block, which you can find in the Firewall menu. Here, the list of bad IPs that can be blocked by the Protector has now 4 more entries. Each of these new databases is updated periodically and imported on a daily basis by the protector. You can now find Log4j, Tor, Exit Nodes, DigitalOcean, and Cobalt Strike. Log4j blocks probes from botnets that try to exploit the Log4j vulnerability. Here, all Tor exit nodes are blocked to avoid that your domain is visited anonymously. DigitalOcean is a digital infrastructure known for hosting spammers and other domain owners with unclear intentions. Then Cobalt Strike is a product that allows an attacker to deploy an agent on the victim machine, and many cybercriminals that operate malware use this tool to drop multiple payloads after compromising a network. From this firmware, moreover, also outgoing traffic has been blocked. If you want to know more about this firmware, you can download the release notes document from our website. It's all for now. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time. Bye bye.